everywhere I be, and no matter where I go, I'ma need my weed. Yes, I love the ganja smoke. Babylon can't see that I love the ganja so much up in my brain. It be lifting up my soul. Everybody just smoke. Man, I want to do something fun today. Over here in the city, with all these things to do, and it's such a beautiful day. Now, what can I do? Oh, wait. I know. Hey, babe. Yeah? You want to get high as fuck and go to the Museum of Illusions?
Yes.
Let's roll up a couple joints and go check out the Museum of Illusions.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Hey, what up with everybody? Hope you're doing great. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're in the city of Philadelphia. As you guys seen from the intro, I'm getting really baked and we're going to the Museum of Illusions. Now, some people say that this is a content creator's dream. I'm currently blazing a J. We got one more before we go in, and then I also am gonna do a couple dabs. I brought my good old Yo Can Go sippy cup. That's right, YouTube, this is just for water. I repeat, just for water. So you know we're gonna get nice and hydrated before we go inside. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's go see some illusions. You excited, babe?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, let's do it. See you guys there.
Downtown, living in the city. Ooh, uptown, downtown. We living, yeah. Babylon down, pave these streets. Where we go is what we see. Living to survive, getting by. Wishing there was somewhere else we can stay alive. If I was on some island, hold it down with your friend. Get me out of this here clay playpen. Is where I've been living.
Alright, we just pulled up. We're over here at the Museum of Illusions. Finishing up this J right here. About to do a quick dab. Then once I'm nice and stony, I'm gonna make my way inside. So I'll see you there. So one thing cool about Philadelphia is they got these cobblestone roads from back in the day. Although they do suck to drive on, they look pretty cool in the video. There's so much history you can see in Philadelphia. Like here, I noticed we were walking right by the Liberty Bell. So you know I had to stop and take a look at it. Luckily they had these big windows on the outside, so you can see it right there. Don't even have to go inside and pay for the tour. Now one thing you'll hear a lot in Philly is yo. As you can tell by the big famous yo statue right here, they really love the word yo. But anyways, as we stumbled our way to the Museum of Illusions, we are greeted by the beautiful melody of the saxophone. And I don't know if it was the ganja or what, but that sax was hitting good when we were walking by. So here we are, the Museum of Illusions. Now walking in, the place isn't as big as I thought it was gonna be, but it was pretty easy getting in. I just showed them the tickets we got online and boom, we were right in. I thought this was a good message. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Basically saying knowledge is power. Quote by good old Benjamin Franklin. So one of the first illusions you'll see at this museum is mirror illusions. Like this one right here, basically just mimics your body. You walk up this ladder right here and boom, it makes it look like one. Right next to that they have this cool tilted room, which reminds me a lot of this tilted house I went to at this amusement park in California called Knott's Berry Farm. It's pretty tough to stand up in here. Right across from the tilted room, they had this cool room of mirrors, and man, if I would have had a card on me, I definitely would have hit a blinker in this room. Now we get to the last of the mirror illusions, and I come across this thing. Like, what is going on here? Somebody's got to be able to explain this. Speaking of, shout out to the staff who were walking around, very friendly and helpful for any questions I had about the illusions. Now we get more into the visual type illusions. Like if you pause this one right here and look directly in the center, it starts looking pretty trippy. At the end of the hallway I found this angled wall with mirrors on it, and it had a building on the floor, so when you looked up or you took videos, it kind of looked like you were walking on a building. Also, around the museum they have areas where kids could play while learning about illusions with the staff. Right here they had this cool turntable thing. This one over here wasn't working. I don't know if I was supposed to start scratching or something to get it going. Still looked cool though. On the opposite side of the room, you have one of the classic illusions of the internet. You guys remember this one? If you look at the center for about 30 seconds, the circles look like they start moving. One of my favorite pictures I found on the walls here was this one. I thought it was really cool how they made a face out of the trees and the birds. Like, look at the nose right there. Those are birds. Now that's creative. Next to the painting, I found this sculpture that looks 3D when you move around, and it also changes colors. On the walls, you'll find these blue tags with all the information for every illusion in the museum. Like this one, I couldn't figure out what it was until I read the info. Basically, it's supposed to look like it goes through. I thought you were supposed to see yourself or something. So as of now, the illusions have been alright, but I needed something that was gonna blow my mind. Something to make me say, yeah, that was worth the hype. So that's where these next exhibits came in clutch. Like this one reminded me of the Super Mario's tunnel, but if you stand on top and take a picture at the right angle, it looks like you're floating. I don't know, there's just something about being on those pipes that made me happy, bringing back childhood nostalgia, playing Super Mario Bros. As I continued on, I found the coolest part of the museum. We'll call this the warp tunnel. As I walked through amazed and dizziness, I couldn't help to notice the high increasing by the second. It was fun, but I started getting real dizzy as I was filming, so I couldn't stay in there for too long. I had to step out. It's nice at first on the high, but definitely don't try it while drunk. Continuing on, we got this hallway right here full of cool holographic pictures. Would you look at that? We got a clown right there, a cat turning into a wolf, dinosaur. Then we got a creepy lady over here. And wait, look at that. We got a wild Stoney. What a chill guy. Now as we walk past Mike Tyson's tiger, we'll end up over here in this hallway with more classic illusions. Now a lot of these you'll find in illusion books or even on the internet if you just search up illusions. But I really like how this museum has a variety of illusions that you're not just gonna find in a book. Like this room right here, looks like I'm walking on the ceiling, and it makes some really cool pictures. Now that's something you're only gonna get by going out in real life and checking it out for yourself. Towards the end, I found this cool room with these lights that put multiple shadows on the wall. Thought it was pretty trippy. They also have these things on the wall that I thought was pretty interesting, like this one you can interact with. You could turn your circle into a square, but there ain't no squares in my circle. Ain't nothing but love over here. But check this out, tell me this heart don't look all wavy. Same with this picture over here. Now those would be cool for the house. So that's pretty much it for the Museum of Illusions in Philadelphia. Now we gotta make our way out of this freezing cold back to the car. Just made it back to the car, but that was really awesome. I had a good time. It wasn't as big as I thought it was gonna be, but man, that brought back memories. Those were a lot of like illusions that I would see as a kid. Now my favorite part was the tunnel that spun around. Now I don't know if it was the weed or just the illusion, but man, that thing made me feel dizzy. Definitely will increase your high, but you might not want to try drunk. The tickets were $25 a piece, so it came out to about $57, but that wasn't bad. Definitely a good place to bring the kids. The staff there were very friendly and helpful. Definitely was a cool place to check out while nice and stony. But I got half a J left. About to just head home and enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. Stay stony. And I'll see you soon. Peace. Hey yo, the time flies when you be having fun. It's hard to keep the track of it. The times that I was growing up, liquor I was pulling up, rapping like a poet. The weed that we was smoking on, guaranteed to keep her soaking wet. Love to trip, that's the only time that the cap will fit. Cause if you line to a line, realign your spirits quick.